inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ready to go? Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. And we're off and rolling in Miami. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And down on strikes. And one out now.
Batting second, third baseman.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Quick start to this afternoon's action. Two gone.
Third, catcher Hunter Goodman.
Two down, base is empty. Now here is Hunter Goodman.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Inside, ball one.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And that one almost hit him. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound in this one, Kyle Freeland. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Outside.
Jacob Marcy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Aye.
And a swing and a miss.
That's ball 2.
Next pitch
Ball three.
downstairs. Full count now. That one misses.
No, ball four.
So a leadoff walk. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Step off throw to first.
He's good.
Marcy back in on a dive.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Outside low, ball two. Marcy on at first, nobody out. And that one clips the corner. Two on the way. Into center. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
One out man at first. And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez.
0-1.
Now snap throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Back in safely. The lefty, the 1-0.
We call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Snags it for the second out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Otto Lopez. To the right side, Julian. Handles, throws to first. That ends the frame. Scoreless after one. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Mickey Moniak.
Yeah, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Line drive. And there's one down. Next to hit, Ezequiel Tovar. Second inning here, no score. Makes the grab, and there's two out.
That is it. Right fielder, Jordan Beck.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jordan Beck. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Freeland in his 9th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
Ball 2.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So up next, Griffin Conant.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Doyle takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Graham Pauley.
Next to hit, Graham Pauley. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Strike on the inside corner.
Ball,
Really
that's
good
too high.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Miami, now it's the rookie first baseman, number 7. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Brenton Doyle, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Edouard Julien.
Now, Edouard Julien. Inside, almost got him. On the ground, right side, and he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Owen Casey. Fouled off. He was late. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Third baseman
Connor Norton getting ready to hit. And that's off
That's inside.
the inside edge. Ball 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Jacob Marcy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Casey gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That one hurts right there, as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this inning. You turn the lineup over. Now this inning's set up to be something big for this offense.
Digging in, Jacob Marcy walked to open the ball game.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The Fish looking to strike first here in the last half of the 3rd.
That's ball 2.
Next pitch is outside. Full count now. Xavier Edwards in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And they're all loaded up.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. huge strikeout there.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
All loaded up. Agustin Ramirez now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Ball. Down.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Fouls away the first offering. Stays alive. Bases loaded. 1 away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step off and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Otto Lopez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Ball
Off
one
the
there.
plate, ball 1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Runner around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they lead by 3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Christopher Morel, the next up for the Marlins.
Hey!
Man on second, 2 down.
That's outside.
Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jaden Hill, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Dolander getting loose as well. The 1-1. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Man at second. Swings and misses. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now 3-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. Alcantara back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Rockies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
This is Willie Castro. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Hey!
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one off the mark. Now 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 out man at first. Here's the power hitting catcher, Hunter Goodman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Now the 0-1. This one in the air, right field. And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, 1 out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On a line out towards center. Brings it in.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit right field. Castro rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Popped in the air, left field, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the fourth, and now for the Marlins, Griffin Kona. Hit on the ground to short. Tovar on to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Marlins, designated hitter.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Graham Pauley. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Owen Casey.
Hey!
What a stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Miami down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the fifth. Number 7 digs in now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that is strike one.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-1. And he gets tied up right there.
Ball, that's down.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Brenton Doyle will hit next. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Second baseman Edouard Julien.
Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. 0 for 1 so far. Julien goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he was born in Canada. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Ball, that's out.
Way out front for strike 2. And that skips in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And ball 1. The 1-0.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 1-2. Julian off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Rockies 1. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida.
I can make a big man do the running man. I can make a poor man do the money dance. I just told the label that I need 100 bands. It's not a Game Boy, but I need it in advance. Let's go. Wait a minute.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby.
Hey! Ball, that's just out.
Next
Outside,
offering
that's a
misses.
ball.
Ball 2. He swings and fouls one off. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So now back to the top of the order.
For the Marlins.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kyle Freeland done for the afternoon. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
New arm out of the bullpen, Jaden Hill.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, no outs. Xavier Edwards, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tovar to second.
He's
Throw to
safe.
first, but he beat it.
Up next for the Marlins. Catcher Agustin Ramirez.
Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Base hit and a run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez.
Drove in 3 last time off, and another chance to put something on the board here.
Hard liner. He's got it.
Up next for the Marlins. First baseman
And now the first baseman, Christopher Morel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The Marlins trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Rip, but it curls foul. The 0-2. Outside with the breaking ball. Griffin Conant next to hit for the Marlins. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 5 innings complete. This is Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So digging in, Willie Castro.
Colorado, third baseman, Willie Castro.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball 1.
Just
a ball.
missed.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. That one in the dirt and gets away to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just 1 pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Man at second.
Yeah.
Down low, it kicks away. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So now with one away and a man at second, Mickey Moniak now at the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. A two-run homer, and they cut into the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down, and now it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay not going to get him. He's in there.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
Nope. That's inside.
And the 1-0. And fouled off. The 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
That clips the corner. The Rockies with the tying run at second over the top half of the sixth. And it's another strikeout for the Sandman. He's been effective in this one. And here's the first baseman. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
You can't stop me. It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk. Touchdown, I'm bringing in flavor. The spice is coming in hot. Elevation, I'm on the rise now. Keep heading for the top spot.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Agnos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Here's the left fielder, Griffin Conant.
You know, these Marlins digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Graham Pauley. The 0-1.
Ball one.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder
Owen Casey digs in now. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. High fly ball, right field. Beck settles under this one, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Calvin Fauché.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
This one in the air, center field. Marcy on his way over, brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman Edouard Julien.
And now Edouard Julien. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. John King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Phillips, the right-hander, also getting loose. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And the sweeper misses. The Fish trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Back to the top of the order. Now here is Jake McCarthy. 1 for 3.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Here's your 1.
Ball. To lay off that pitch down. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Out towards right center field. Marcy should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman Willie Castro.
Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Nope, that's down.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two balls, two strikes to count with 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. And that'll do it. So 1 left for Colorado. Still down a run. It's 4-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brennan Bernardino.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norton. A walk, and he's also single. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jimmy Herget getting loose out there. Mejia also throwing. Swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
0-2 now.
Ball, that's in.
In the air, right field. Beck in position. And there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder, Jacob.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jacob Marcy.
Ball, inside. No, that's low.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman, Xavier.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Up the middle. Nice grab. But no chance. That's an infield single.
Up next for the Marlins.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Man at first. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Breaking ball,
First
and that
base.
got him.
Up next for the Marlins.
First and second, 2 outs. Otto Lopez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now fly ball to right center. Doyle moving under it. And that will end the inning. 2 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Marlins 4 and the Rockies 3. Back here at Lone Depot Park. For the top of the 8th, Hunter Goodman getting ready to hit.
Ball.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And next is the designated hitter, Mickey Moniak. And a curve misses outside. The Marlins holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball. Down.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Fought off foul. Payoff pitch. And the tying
That's ball
run
4.
is
Take
on
your
base. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. Ezekiel Tovar will hit next.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
0-1.
Almost
that's
got
it.
him. Runner takes off. There's a
Ball.
ball.
That's inside.
Throw to second. He's safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
So the tying run at second. And there's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Wrong side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Making a move at first. Colorado going with a pinch runner. Ryan Ritter getting some more speed on the bases. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jordan Beck. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Around third. He scores, and the Rockies tie it up. Now Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run double. They lead it in the 8th.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by 1. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Calvin Fauché out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Phillips.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And now the first baseman. Man at second. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. The 0-2. On the ground. Slings to first in time. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Movement in the bullpen, Andrew Nardi preparing to come on if needed. Bender, the right-hander, loosening up as well. It. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman Edouard Julien.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. Two on, 2 outs.
Hey!
And that is out of play. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job of damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Juan Mejia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off, Christopher Morel. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And that drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Gets a piece and stays alive. there. Sets him down on strikes.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Griffin Conant, the next to hit. Pitch misses there.
That's a ball.
And that is ball one. Home team down a run. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one popped in the air, left field. 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, designated hitter.
Graham Pauley digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. Backed off the plate that time. One-two now. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 1-2. On the ground to third, but that rolls foul.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Here's a 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Andrew Nardi.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Bunt attempt popped up. Fires over to first. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Willie Castro. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
I won't break the code, young kind of we just pray that we get old, man. Trying to get maybe if things too busy, I'm getting alone. Watch how you approach, young and it goes. I'm blessed like I run with the pole. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the pole.
Monier stands in now and watches strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And he swings through that one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got it. Out number 3. The Rockies strand one as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Victor Vodnik.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Just missed. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little
out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying out of here. And we are tied.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Late on that fastball. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jimmy Herget up and throwing. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Line, and that's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. Fastball for a strike. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So up next, Xavier Edwards. And that one fouled off. The Fish with the winning run on at first here in the last half of inning number 9. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking, able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Ball stayed above the hands, but almost walked to first.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Victor Vodnik departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Jimmy Herget taking over on the mound.
Jimmy Herget.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Agustin Ramirez getting ready to hit. Double play ball to second. The flip. There's one. Double play. And we're headed to extra innings. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida. Back here in Miami, on to extra innings. Ryan Ritter digging in for the Rockies. Fouled off. He was late. And fouled off. The 0-2. And that one almost got him. The 1-2. Next offering is outside. Hit weakly on the ground. Fires to first. Just got him. He was burning up the baseline. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Beck.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Comes up empty.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string of the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Andrew Nardi gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here's the first baseman getting another chance at his debut here. He's 0 for 4.
Yeah, probably a little anxious to do something positive right here. You just can't try to do too much.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball inside.
1-2 now.
That's ball 2.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Our score holds at 5 apiece. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Christopher Morel will hit next. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Right through there for a strike. Winning run stands at second. And a swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. The winning run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now the left fielder, Griffin Conant.
Foul! That ball's foul!
Oh my goodness, a couple of inches the other way and this game is over. The crowd can't believe it. That was so close.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And a 1-1. That one lifted to left. McCarthy under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline. This one's over. And the Marlins walk it off in extra innings.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
The final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all your secrets and hugging. Guess you was too good to be true. Was a point, all I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting. Each time that you do what you do, and it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea. I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming. I watched how you turn your back on me and